Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. So last night I stuck your video out there that I did, and it was a lot. It was intense even for me. I was like, what is happening in the ethers that is making things so wild, unpredictably crazy for Scorpio, right? Chalk it up to astrology, chalk it up to emotions, chalk it up to life, chalk it up to other people. So this morning, Spirit was like, it's okay to sit down and give them something lighter. And I was like, okay. Now, the one thing I heard from Spirit also, Scorpio, was like, it's like taking the bad with the good, right? Like, we know that life isn't perfect. Not everything is rainbows and butterflies. And quite frankly, I can't stand that people put stuff out there that are like, everything is going to be perfectly okay, Scorpio. Like, that's not our reality. It's nobody's reality, right? Like, let's just be real. No. The dog is trying to eat the cat food. The automatic feeder was empty this morning. Pretty sure the dog had at it, but anyhow. So I was like, all right, let's sit down and do this for Scorpio again. Let's give them something positive to talk about, right? Some silver lining in the clouds, Scorp. So we're gonna do that this morning for you. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Cross Watcher, welcome if you're here. As I was preparing though to sit down and do your reading, out of nowhere, I hear Lady Gaga's Just Dance, and I kept hearing, I can't see straight anymore. Hold on. Hey, I said no. Go lay down. Play it cool. I can't remember the words now that I'm sitting here. Jeez. Everything's going to be okay. Just dance. So, I don't know. Maybe some of you are going out dancing over the weekend. Maybe you just need to be, it feels more like you just need to be in flow. You need to play. You need to find the lightness in your day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Turn on some music. Just be in flow with whatever's going on. It's going to be okay. Keep it cool. It's the name of the club. I can't remember the words though. It's all right. It's all right. Just dance. So Scorpio, just dance. Just dance your way through whatever's going on. Okay. All right. Let's, they're taking me to these cards. This is what we're going to go with here. I don't know, like something in my eyeball. I don't know. It is what it is. All right. Spirit, this lighter message that you appear to be trying to bring in for Scorpio, what is this about for them? What do they need to know for Scorpio? Choices. Success. Scorpio, okay. Honesty with you. Honesty with oneself. Here we go. Scorps, I do think, and this kind of leans in with those choices, is looking back to last night's read and realizing like, I just feel like there are going to be what you see as difficult choices that you have to make. But I will also say this, without blowing smoke up your behind, you will be fine. Like, you will have success in whatever you're doing, so long as you remain true to yourself. Plain and simple. Like, if you've been feeling a lot of undue pressure, even I know that was a Saturday, I was like, someone's pissed, Scorpio, like you're making somebody mad, or maybe you're mad, maybe you're feeling some kind of way. Just stay true to yourself. Stay authentically in your lane, doing your thing, and know that it's going to be fine. Honesty, Spirit, honesty is the best policy, Scorpio, right? So, if you're dealing with other people, this could be a redirection too. Spirit is addressing that, like, maybe you haven't said, I'm going to say maybe you haven't said enough. In Mercury retrograde, right, the miscommunication is like bar none, right? Like, it's a whole other level a lot of the time. And I've also said, Mercury retrograde doesn't, not saying that it doesn't have an effect on us, because it does, but, our Mars is our ruling planet, that and Pluto. So those things tend to come in heavier, but let's not forget, in the middle of this Mercury retrograde, we've got Pluto retrograde happening too. So all the reviews, all the things, maybe feeling a little bit of doubt, lacking a little self-confidence here, it does come together uniquely through you, is what I just heard from Spirit, uniquely through you. And that could feel like a lot of pressure. Like, if I don't do this right, if I don't get this right, if I don't make the good choice, if I don't do this or that, you know, how's things going to turn out? What's going to happen? You know, all that stuff, right? Scorps, it's all those things. Like, what if I don't do this? Like, you're going to have success. You may be very much back and forth on a couple of things in your life right now. And it's like, well, if I don't do this, what's going to happen? If I don't do that, what's going to happen? Just play. Be the alchemical, I almost said musician. There's something very heavy around music today, Scorpio. Be the alchemical magician to what you want to see come through in your life. If that's what you want and you're set on that, make the moves. Maybe they're going to be difficult. Maybe it's going to be different things, but just be true, true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Direct reflection is going to be the best way. Like, you're going to know what's good and bad for you, and then you have to make the moves. Actioning, it can be difficult sometimes, right? So just know that, okay? Choices, Spirit. What is this about for Scorpio? It is a 10, so endings and beginnings, right? Forever and always, endings and beginnings for Scorpio. The Hierophant. Look, there's a structure. There's some sort of Scorpio, there's something here you're needing to leave behind. There, and when I said to you a few minutes ago about somebody being pissed, Scorpio, you may be mad at yourself. That Knight of Swords, that was the card last night that came out, and I was like, somebody's mad. I remember that precisely. So as I was saying that to you, Spirit was showing that to me in my mind's eye, and there it is again, in the physical form. You could have fallen back on an old structure, an old way of being, and Spirit's like you're saying, Scorpio, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups. If it does not emotionally fulfill you, just stop. Whatever it is, just stop. Walk away from anything that really makes you, it's like, everything's a blender. It's like everything got thrown into a blender and somebody hit the fast button. It's like, the whole thing. That's really what this feels like. And it's like, you could feel battled. You could feel exhausted, needing to recover from things. I don't even know why, but maybe the weather is playing a toll too. Check the barometric pressures and things like that. But as you make these choices, you're just gonna feel better about yourself. You really, really will. And I think this has a lot to do with your value, what you've, as we go, I think the best way to word this is, as we go through this whole year has been bringing up a lot of stuff from the past. Chiron in retrograde now. There's going to be a lot from the past, and it's saying it's okay to change. I feel like for some of you, you've started something, and maybe kind of like, I'm going to call it fell off the wagon. There could be some, I don't know that I want to call it guilt. It doesn't really feel like guilt, but just kind of you being up in your head about it. The Knight of Swords. Fighting some mental struggles or battles around something in the physical world. And Spirit is going, okay, so you realize you no longer identify with certain things. Maybe you picked up an old pattern, behavior, person from the past. Surprise, surprise, right? And now Spirit's going, you're stronger than this. You're built for this. You're okay. You're okay. You're going to be fine. Success. What is this about for Scorpio? Spirit is saying, keep it simple and sweet. Simple and sweet. Honey. Some of you could be needing to add honey to your diet or something. Scorps, the Devil card came out over sideways. I think I hit the nail on the head. Came out sideways over top of the spread that I just did and not of the card I was trying to address. So I trust that goes back to that. So I guess we're not done there. It's extra confirmation. Spirit is saying that is, when I say to you, you've picked up something from the past. People, places, things, whatever. There's your confirmation. And it's like you're tangoing. This could be an ex. This could be a habit. This could be anything, right? Of like, do I, don't I? But there's something very, literally, the 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot. In Cancer season, maybe. And you're wrestling with it. Just let it go. I know. Easy to say, Nicole, but you don't understand. I know. Like, I've been there. Just, it's time to let it go. Whatever that thing is, let it go, because it's going to like clear up a lot of like almost emotional gunk. Like everything will flow better when you let those things go, or that thing go. Like you're going to feel better. You're going to look better. Your vibrancy is coming back. Your emotional well-being. You may find yourself just being moody right now. Maybe you're the one who's lashing out irrationally at people going, wah, you know, you're human. It happens. We get into a mood. Such is life, right? Like life can make you moody. Call it for what it is. But it's coming. It's going to be good. I do feel like over the next 3 days, you're going to feel better. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true. Material success. Yearning. Abundance. Justice. Things are going to... Listen. Whatever this little like bumpy ride is that you're on right now, it could feel catastrophic. I don't really think that it is. It's just uncomfortable right now. 9, 11. Knight of Wands. Like, listen, once this happened, the floodgates open. The Knight of Wands comes rushing in, and it's like, whoosh. Look, literally, I love this. The World card, emotional balance being restored, 6 of Cups, being able to kind of like give grace to the past or whatever, and because you let go instead of holding on. You're going to be able, you're going to feel better. Whatever this is, you're going to feel a lot better. But make the moves for yourself. Do it for yourself, whatever that means for you, because it's going to make you, it's like challenge yourself. Like if you started a workout routine and you were doing good, and then all of a sudden, middle of summer, you go on vacation, you're eating bonbons and, you know, yogurts and, you know, the ice cream yogurts or whatever, and you're having ice cream and french fries and all the shit. And you're like, well, I ain't been to the gym in 5 days, so when I get home, fuck it. I just don't feel like doing it again, right? It's like something, again, it's like you fell off of something that was actually very productive for you. And now Spirit's going, let's go back to this. Healing. The world and healing. You heal after this. You're fine. So this is a temporary influx. It's not meant to last. So whatever that is, just breathe, or Spirit, just dance. Like I just keep hearing just dance. Like that song is stuck in my head. So like, I'm hoping if I go listen to it after this, that maybe it leaves my head, because I just keep hearing the damn tune. Da 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 da, just dance. Like I like it, but not with my morning coffee. Okay. So thanks, Scorpio. Thanks a lot. What is this honesty card about for Scorpio? 6 of Pentacles. Balance. Reciprocal. Page of Swords. Ooh, Scorpio. This is, I would love to say, a message coming in for you from someone else. Some of you could have a message coming in from someone else that adds to the ease of the lightness is what's to come with that. The Hermit, introspection, right? Maybe for you and someone else, 6 and 9. So that is, take it however you want to. But that's balance, right? Yin and yang. When we look at it, the 4 of Cups is like, look, Scorpio, something's being, quit pouting. Are you pouting? Why are you pouting? Look, something good's coming in. 4 Cups. You're like, I don't know. But there's the Knight of Cups. Literally, they're going, hey, do you see me? You know, like it's an emotional replacement, Scorpio, to whatever was going on, or the lack thereof too, maybe. But what ties these two together? Lighten your load, Scorpio. It's the end of a difficult situation. There's the Temperance on the bottom, and you're like, well, maybe I need to think about this again. No, you don't. 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Just move on. Literally, just move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to get out of flux. It's time to be a little gentler with yourself right now. Like 5, change. Change for the better here is coming, Scorpio. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if other things outside of your energy are fucking with you right now. You may not have a complete view of what is going on with other things outside of you that have had, Spirit saying, a negative influence. Now this could be, right, this could be some past, you know, with that Devil and the Hierophant, things way back from the past that are, you know, fucking with your head kind of thing, or even people energetically on a black magic kind of thing, I guess, that might be messing with your head a little bit. that it's just the energetic bond. It's not, they don't have to show up in front of you. It's the energetic bond, right? So there could be something around that. I would tell you again, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what's coming up. Are there old memories surfacing? Is there something that maybe you're hearing about? Something is triggering you to feel the way that you do outside of what you're doing, so, or not doing, right? So just know, like, there's more than one thing happening here, Scorpio, and it's not just you, but it's kind of like, if you already feel bad and then you stub your toe, stubbing your toe pisses you off even more just because you already don't feel good, right? So it's like when the little things happen, you're just irritable. It's like, damn it, like, I already don't feel my best self today for whatever reason, and then I stub my toe. You know, now I'm even more pissed off than I was when I got out of bed today. You know, it's that kind of feel. So Scorpio, don't, you know, it's like poking the bear. And Spirit's like, how well are you going to handle this? And you're like, I'm done with it, right? I'm done with it. So it's going to be all right. And it's going to be okay. All right. What else for Scorpio? Anything else, Spirit? What's the name of this club? I can't remember. Just Dance. Like, this song is going to make me batshit crazy today. Oh my God. It will not leave my head. 11th house community. Maybe some of you really, either, if you, 3rd house of communication, if you haven't been out for the love of all things holy, get the hell out of the house. Go do something. Find something to do that inspires you. Like, I don't care what you're doing. Do something. Community is just like needing to come together, understanding. I just see it as, I don't know why, I always feel like it's like a respecting of differences. You know, not everybody's going to be on the same page. Not everything is always the same. You got to have diversity in situations. That's how we learn. And when that communication comes in, like Scorpio, something graceful is coming despite 1717 on the clock, despite anything that has felt heavy. It's coming. Just, it's always easier for me to tell you to be patient, but I also know how impatient I can be. So it's like I'm preaching to the choir on patience here. So, you know, I get it. Look, just nurture yourself. And look, the more you're nurturing yourself in abundance, Jupiter, the more you're nurturing yourself, the more other things outside of you are going to nurture yourself. So just kind of ask yourself, have you gotten off course with something somewhere? Again, it could be anything, but you do need to give yourself grace. Okay, so just dance like that's it's gonna make me fucking nuts. All right, Scorpio, anything else? And then we're gonna wrap this up. That was short and sweet. I like that. That was cool. Very to the point. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm telling you, there is something about music. I don't know. Listen to music that makes you feel good. Sing, I mean, literally, look at the dude playing the violin. And it says resonance, music, and emotion. You want things to flow better in your life, like find a feel-good tune, right? Like some of you, like Motown music too, I'm hearing. I don't know why. I can hear it, but I can't quite place what it is. Like I can hear the tune, but Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, you know, I Love You. Like there it is. Maybe music and a night of a fire would do you some good. Sitting by the fire, it's a passion, and being passionate about something. Pets. You think about your animals. I always complain about mine because they make me crazy. It's like it's a zoo, right? But you know, connecting with your pets, connecting to the things that ground you. Looking at the sunset, Scorpio. There's just little things that you're going to be able to do this weekend in the midst of whatever feels chaotic that is going to soothe the soul. Music, I can tell you for me personally, I never watch TV. I have subscriptions to things for my kiddo. I can't tell you the last time I personally turned on the TV. I don't even have a TV in my bedroom. Like I don't mess with the TVs. Music or silence, right? Or I'm here with you. So maybe that's what you need. And, you know, and with the bonfire, it's safe haven, flame. Oh, and look at this. Home, sing, and dance. Go belt out a tune. Go sing in the shower. If you've got a voice that you're like, yeah, some people don't need to hear this, go sing in the shower, sing in your car, sing to your animals, sing your soul song, Scorpio. You just need to kind of reignite whatever you feel like you've lost. And I don't think it has to do with anybody else. It has to do on an internal note with you. Reignite that flame and passion. But it's coming. It's good. Not everything is all doom and gloom this weekend. It's just moving through it. And look, behind that is hope. You know, it's like there's something about this, Scorpio, that you have to do alone though too. Like, because it's about you, right? When I say, you know, do it alone, it's because it's about you. It's like an internal process that you have to rise above, right? And if money has been an issue, like, you're just going to see everything kind of play out really well. And, you know, I can tell you, like, I've done some readings this past week, and, you know, if you've been one of those people, one, thank you. I loved connecting with you. I always do. And we have some wonderful conversations during your sessions, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you. But those readings, they have spoke volumes to the good things that are to come. Like, I'll be honest, thoroughly shocked how beautiful they have been. So, you know, it's coming together with the right things. It's coming. I'm going to beat a dead horse for the next week or so, but we're in Lionsgate portal. Use that to you use it as your soul's song, Spirit is saying, in the divine timing. It's all coming. It's all coming together for you. So allow it to do just that. And, you know, again, things aren't always hard. And if you feel like every little thing in life is hard, I'm not beating on anybody here, but change your perspective. Find the little things. When you start to, even if you have struggles, and I know how difficult that can be when you're struggling the whole way around and every day is just the same old shit, or what feels like the same old shit. You get a journal and just write down a couple of things that says, I'm thankful I got out of bed this morning. I'm thankful that this body of mine supports me to do the things that I do. I'm thankful for my breakfast. I'm thankful for sitting outside. Whatever it is for you, right? It's the littlest and the tiniest things. When we put our perspective on those things, our mind's focus on those things, it changes the way you see everything. It might be a slow process, but I promise you, you're going to find simplistic pleasures and joy that come from that, and they just continue to stack up. It gives you something to look forward to. So Scorpio, you will be fine. This is just a big shift I think that you're going through. Embrace it. Love yourself through it. Accept it for what it is. Spirit's saying this is gonna make a mark on you for the better. So just dance. God, that song. Oh my Lord. All right, Scorps. I'm leaving it there. There's your advice. Focus on the positives. You know, do good things. Take care of yourself. I like this. I don't think I've ever done a reading for Scorpio that was only 23 minutes long. There's a first, right? All right, guys. I love you all. Seriously, you're all the best. I don't know what I'd do without you. You keep me grounded too. So with that being said, Scorpio, have a fantastic weekend. See the glitter in all of the things, no matter what it looks like. Sending you love. Personal reads are open and available. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate each and every single one of you and the way you support this channel. You're amazing. Sending you love. I will see you soon.